Thank you, Drew. Excellent.
Yeah, thank you, Drew. That was excellent. Good enough for Drew Landry, you guys. It's guys like this young man right here that I've done this show for going on 8 years now, over 8 years. So give it up for you guys for coming to the show every week. Clap for yourselves, fuckers. Seriously. We can't do this without any of you guys. Clap louder, goddammit. Yeah, so that's that. But I love that he comes here every week. He's like, this is the best show I've ever seen, and I don't have to pay for it. It's like, he's been to Magoobies. He's like, Magoobies costs like $20. But I come here on Sunday nights and it's free.
Dad, I went Tuesday and it's for free.
Oh, you went to the Mike Finazzo show?
You just can't compare to this.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much, man. You guys ready for your next comic? Yeah. Corey, I'm sorry, we flipped the lineup. And I forgot to tell you, I apologize. You got one more. One of the things I love about this show is, and by the way, I'm happy Jimmy fucking Buffett took a break outside. That was awesome. I can't listen anymore of that fucking nonsense. Jesus Christ. Cheeseburger in paradise.
It's a reason why you're ending early tonight, so we can watch an exhibition football game.
Oh yeah, the Steelers are losing, by the way. Fucking A, right? Yeah! Good for the fucking Vikings tonight. One of the things I love about doing this show, though, honestly, I'm going to shut the fuck up in about 2 seconds, but I love that there's several comics that come out and I have no idea what the fuck they're going to say or do. This next comic's one of them. Tommy Sabaz is one of them. But please welcome you guys, Mr. Jeremy Woodward to the mic. Give it up for him, you guys.
Hey everybody. Comedy. Do we have any old Star Trek fans out there? You like the original series? Yeah, I used to like it. Did anybody see the 30-year reunion in the 80s? Yeah. They had Shatner and Nimoy when he was still alive, and Takei was there, and of course Majel Barrett and Scotty, good old Doohan. He was there. And it was great until they all start talking to each other about the old Star Trek. And of course Nimoy and Shatner, who are the biggest guys on the show, start saying, no, you were the greater actor. You were just amazing as Spock. And Kirk's like, no, you were great as Spock. You were so much better. And lo and behold, they start taking out their cocks and they start sucking each other off. And of course, everybody else in the cast starts sucking each other off. And the thing that blew my mind, from out of nowhere, Gene Roddenberry comes from out of the wings wearing a Starfleet uniform, but his pants are cut out with a full erection, and just starts raping the hell out of everybody on the cast. He's like, I was the best innovator of television in the 60s, and he's raping Majel Barrett in the face and double teaming Michelle Nichols. And at that point I turned it off. And I just can't stand Star Trek anymore. It just disgusts me. Is anybody into politics? Does anybody like Meet the Press on Sunday morning? Oh my God. Yeah, Ben Carson. Well, he wasn't on this show, because this was a couple years ago, right after the last election. And it was amazing, because they had everybody on the show. They had Harry Reid, they had Nancy Pelosi, they had Bonnier, and they had Matt McConnell sitting at the same panel. And it was like, right after the election, they were like, man, isn't it great that we're so bipartisan, and that we're going to work together for America? And of course, they start whipping out their cocks and start sucking each other off and saying, we're going to do so much good for America. And I'm so freaking disgusted when out of nowhere, out of the wings comes Barack Hussein Obama and rips off his suit like he's fucking Magic Mike with a full erection and just starts raping everybody. Oh my gosh. At that point I turned it off. Because I can't stand politics anymore. So I went to a bar. And it was a quiet bar until a priest walked in, and a rabbi, and an imam from Islam, and a shaman from Africa. And they're sitting around the bar. I thought it was nice. It's a quiet bar. Until they start talking about how aren't all religions the same and everything? And of course they start sucking each other off. I didn't know that there was such thing as gay religious bars. And what the fuck? From out of nowhere, the Dalai Lama breaks in, rips off his fucking orange thing, and starts raping everybody with the biggest Asian cock I've ever seen. So I left the bar. I can't go to bars anymore. Except for this bar.
Yeah.
So I stay at home now. I don't go out, except for here. And I decided to buy the newest edition of E.T. And I popped it in my player. I figured I'd get back to my childhood so I could feel better about life. And they had a round table discussion with, of course, D. Wallace Stone, Drew Barrymore, who's all grown up now, and Henry Thomas, and, you know, even the little guy that played E.T., which is just an awesome actor. And they're like, wasn't it great being in like the greatest film almost in American history, and how great our careers have been since then? And they start sucking each other off. I'm like, can't you get away from this shit? And out of nowhere, in the fucking video, Steven Spielberg comes in a fucking Nazi outfit and starts raping everybody. Like, what the? So I turned it off. No TV, no bars, nothing. I just stick to the internet now. So I was on the internet, and I found this video in the 80s when all the porn stars got back together. It was in this room with Peter North, Ginger Lynn, Ron Jeremy, Sika. Oh my gosh, I'm watching it. And they're all in this like little circle, and they're talking about how life was in the porn industry and how their lives have been hard since then and everything. Out of nowhere, John Holmes comes out from behind and brings this big fucking tray of scones and tea and coffee and beer for everybody, and they just have like a nice discussion. What do you think, they like start sucking each other off and raping each other? They're just porn stars, damn it! Gosh!
You gotta leave me hanging on a rape joke, don't you?
Oh, jeez.
My brother says that the only joke I do is rape jokes, and I proved him wrong.